What is a deadlock? Deadlock in operating system. Deadlock, these are actually blocked processes where each is holding a resource and waiting to acquire a resource held by another process. For example, let us take a general example first. There are two trains on same railway track. This is, say, rail 1, this is rail 2. Now this rail wants this rail 2 to move or to leave this track so that it can proceed, and similar is the case with the R2. Means this also wants R1 to move, means from the track, so that it can proceed. What happens here is, in operating system scenario, see, we have some thread or a process. It has a lock on resource 1, but it requires resource 2, this resource, for execution, this one. Now T1 does what? T1 wants what? It is holding a lock on resource 2, and now it wants, or it requires this resource 1 to complete for execution. So this is held by this, and means T0 is holding resource 1 which is required by T1, and T0 requires resource T which is held by T1. How to avoid deadlock? So deadlock can be avoided by avoiding at least one of the 4 conditions. So these are the 4 conditions: mutual exclusion, hold and wait, no preemption, and circular wait. So if we are able to avoid at least one of these, deadlock will not occur, because these 4 conditions, they are required simultaneously to cause the deadlock. First is mutual exclusion. Mutual exclusion, we want to avoid at least this condition. See, resource share such as read-only file, they do not lead to deadlock. But resources like the printers, tape drives, they require exclusive access by a single process. So they need to be given a mutual exclusion. Hold and wait. Second condition is hold and wait. So in this condition, what happens? The processes must be prevented from holding one or more resources while simultaneously waiting for one or more others. Means this process is holding some resource, say R1. It has lock on it, and it requires R2 also. It requires R3 also. Third is no preemption. So preemption of a process resource allocation can avoid the condition of deadlocks whenever possible. No preemption can be it can be avoided, because this is one of the conditions which will make this deadlock to happen. Circular wait. This circular wait can be avoided if, first of all, let me tell you what is circular wait. This process is waiting for this to complete, this is waiting for this to complete, and like this, and they all are holding resources, but the whole resources which it wants from others, but that is also locked. So this circular wait can be avoided if these resources and the requirement of that process's request, which are making the request to the resources, they are only in strictly increasing or decreasing order. Then how to handle the deadlock? The first process or first strategy is very simple. Let deadlock happen. Okay, this is the mostly used. Like, let it happen and then kill the processes. Simplest process, but it works. So the points which we saw in preventing deadlock, but what happens when the deadlock actually occurred? So we have these strategies. One I told you. Second is preemption. Preemption means we can take a resource from one process and give it to another which requires it. So we can forcefully take a resource from some resource, that is a process holding a resource, we can take that resource forcefully and give it to some other. So this is going to resolve the deadlock, but it may create certain problems because there are no 2 or 3 threads or 2 or 3 processes. There are number of processes which are going on. Roll back. See, where you know that deadlock is a real possibility, the system now can be made such that it should periodically make a record of state of each process, and when actually deadlock occurred, say process is going, this system is going fine, here deadlock occurred. So best thing is to roll back, because we have come here, just roll back before the deadlock. So we have to roll everything back to the last checkpoint and then restart. Now we will allocate resource differently so that the deadlock does not occur. What is live lock? Let me give you first example. See, 2 men are moving on the corridor, this way. Now there is only little space. So how they can go about? He may go this side, he may go this side. But what happens? They two are moving together. Means both of the guys, they are moving here, and once they found a problem, okay, we are not able to proceed, they'll go that way, and simultaneously they are going that way. So 2 people who meet face to face in a corridor, and they both move aside to let other pass, but they end up swaying from side to side without making any progress. But they always move the same way at the same time. Because so there is a variant of deadlock, we call it as live lock. What is this situation? This is a situation in which 2 or more processes, they continuously change their state in response to changes to other process, but without doing any useful work. So this is similar to deadlock because there is no progress. They are not able to, both guys, they are not able to progress. But differs in that with the deadlock, that neither process is blocked or waiting for anything. Neither of them. So this is live lock. So I hope you got the idea of deadlock. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.